forward to this next season.
Yeah, Matt Zafino, I thought we were having the worst spring on record, but today kind of changed it. Waves of sunshine. We're finally kind of in the 60s, sort of.
So nice.
We did make the 60s today. Yeah, today is a really nice spring day. We're not going to complain, even though it was cooler than average. It's a whole lot better than it's been lately, and tomorrow looks pretty good too. However, there is more wet spring weather coming at us, so soak it up as much as you can. Here's a view of Mount Hood right now from our Skycam up at Timberline Lodge. A beautiful day. Jill Charlson was up there soaking it up, said the skiing was awesome. Then she turned her camera around, looked to the south, and captured this picture of this really great cloud. She said, hey, look at this really cool cloud. What that is a cumulonimbus cloud with anvil. See how the cloud is spreading out at the top there? That's because it reached a layer of stable air above that layer right there. So that's the layer of equilibrium, as it's called. So the cloud just can't grow anymore. It does overshoot a little bit. See that little bump coming off the top? Because the development within that cloud, it can get so strong it just kind of blows into that stable air. Then it flattens out and spreads out in either direction. So a really cool picture from up at Timberline today. Thanks, Jill Charlson, for sending that one in. All right, out at the Reserve Golf Course right now. I love it when we go from skiing to golf, two of my favorite things. You can see there are some darker clouds out here, and they are producing a few sprinkles of rain, but still, it's 61 degrees, and there's sun coming through those clouds. We will take that all day long. There are those speckles that I just talked about over the Coast Range, and a few over the Cascades as well. And did you notice there was a lightning strike over the Cascades, too, down over the Central Oregon Cascades, but those are going to be ending within the next couple of hours. Tomorrow, we start out with some sun and areas of fog. If you're up early, sunrise is at 5:44, and maybe a really beautiful sunrise with kind of a mix of cloud and clear. But then the clouds roll in as the day progresses. We'll make it up to 60 in spite of the cloud cover tomorrow, and then the rain arrives again tomorrow night. But in the meantime, we've got high pressure of about another 24 hours or so before this front descends upon us and brings us back to the wet, cool weather that we've enjoyed so much of this spring, right? Okay, this is what it looks like right now. West-northwesterly winds here. Clears out overnight tonight. As we go through the day tomorrow, the clouds roll in. There's a batch of rain along the coast about 5 o'clock, pushes into the valleys about 8 o'clock. So 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow night is when we'll get our first hit of rain. But the heavier rain comes in on Thursday. See the yellow here indicating the heavier rain. That's mid to late morning. Some pretty good winds with this one, too. South winds, when they're at the coast, will be rolling at about 30, 40 miles an hour. In the valleys, about 20 to 30 miles an hour, and then pretty brisk westerly winds following that. So it's going to be another breezy, wet day on Thursday, but tomorrow looks really good. Then it dries out on Friday. Now, before that happens, we pick up about another ½ an inch of rain, according to our modeling here, which would leave us only about ½ an inch shy of the average for the entire month of May. So it's a pretty good bet we'll get there, because this won't be our last rodeo of rain as we go through the month. We get the rain Thursday. We'll get some rain over the weekend too, but it will be warmer. It'll be in the 60s, even though we're going to get some rain, I think, early Saturday and then showers again on Sunday. Looks like potentially some more rain early next week, but around the middle of next week, we may get a stretch of warmer and drier weather. We'll see if that actually pans out. We've been teased by this in the long-range models several times this spring, and it hasn't come to fruition, so we'll see. But at least we've got the indication that we may be getting some warmer, dry weather towards the middle of next week. But we hit 63 today. That sure felt good and looks good outside too, right? It is outside right now in Portland, 63 degrees. That is our high for the day. So tonight will be generally clear. Tomorrow, dry early, then rain coming in tomorrow night at about 8, 9 o'clock. 60 tomorrow, only 54 on Thursday. Friday, 58, but the weekend, 65 Saturday and 68 on Sunday, in spite of the fact that we'll get some May showers. Those will feel more like May showers and less like February showers.
Looking pretty good.
It is. Thank you, Matt.
We'll be right back.